Over the last few years, TVS Motor Company has shown that it isn't afraid to step into uncharted territories. Be it the RTR 310 in the naked bike segment, or the entry-level Orbiter electric scooter, TVS has made its products stand out. And now, the company has gone a step further with a high-performance scooter. The all-new Ntorq 150. When the Ntorq 125 launched back in 2018, it carved a segment of its own. A sporty 125cc scooter with a racing DNA. That was the whole point. Over the years, it began to look a little dated, but sales remained strong. Meanwhile, the Indian scooter market was evolving rapidly. So the question is, can an extra 25 cubic centimeters really keep up with today's competition? At first glance, it may look familiar. The same stress frame, similar silhouette, the same engine, but with a bigger bore and higher compression ratio. Yet, TVS has ticked almost every box. A striking new design, a bump in performance, and tech features that no other scooter in India offers. In fact, 22 first-in-segment features and 5 best-in-segment ones. The design language is evolutionary, but aggressive. The sharp front styling is inspired by stealth aircraft, featuring quad projector headlamps, arrow-shaped DRL, and a sporty visor. Add to that the forward-leaning stance and naked handlebar, elements we usually see on motorcycles. From the side, it's familiar, but fresher. Jet-inspired vents, aerodynamic winglets, stylish graphics. At the rear, the signature T-shaped LED tail lamp dominates, while the stubby exhaust now looks more muscular. In short, it feels like the Ntorq 125 has hit the gym and bulked up. Now, let's get to what everyone's waiting for. The engine. A 149.7 cubic centimeters, single-cylinder, 3-valve, air-cooled engine. Derived from the Ntorq 125. By increasing bore and compression, the numbers? 13 horsepower and 14.2 Newton-meters of torque, with 0.7 Newton-meters coming from the iGo electric assist. TVS claims a 0 to 60 kilometers per hour sprint in just 6.3 seconds, making it India's quickest hyperscooter, with a top speed of 104 kilometers per hour. You also get 2 riding modes, street and race. Street for relaxed riding, race for full-on performance with iGo assist. Fuel efficiency? Well, this is a performance scooter, so mileage isn't its selling point. Expect around 30 to 32 kilometers per liter, depending on your right wrist. The upright riding position, though, makes you feel more like you're riding a bike than a scooter. This is where TVS flexes its muscles. The Ntorq 150 comes loaded with a TFT display featuring Alexa voice assist, turn-by-turn navigation, music controls, vehicle tracking, last park location, call management, and OTA updates. All of this is controlled via a 4-way switch on the handlebar, giving you that naked bike feel on a scooter. But the highlight? A switchable traction control system. Yes, on a scooter. This is a game changer for Indian conditions. Be it gravel, wet patches, or bad roads, it boosts confidence, if not skill. Other safety features include crash alert system, single-channel ABS, follow-me headlamps, emergency brake warning, high-speed alert. Practicality hasn't been ignored either. Adjustable brake levers, under-seat charging, a 2-liter front glove box, and a 22-liter under-seat storage. The chassis is based on the same platform as the Ntorq 125 but strengthened. Suspension is similar. Telescopic fork at the front, coil springs with hydraulic dampers at the rear. Braking is improved with a 220mm disc up front and a drum at the rear. Available in 4 dual-tone shades: Stealth Silver, Racing Red, Turbo Blue, and Nitro Green. Pricing? That's another win. Starting at 1.19 lakh rupees, ex-showroom, and topping at 1.29 lakh rupees, ex-showroom. That's almost 30,000 rupees cheaper than rivals, making it a genuine, value-for-money performance scooter. So, is this the perfect balance between practicality and performance? Almost. Yes, it's loaded with features. Yes, it's fast. Yes, it looks like a head-turner. But here's the flip side. The design, though aggressive, still feels compact. Closer to the 125 than a big 150. The 12-inch wheels may affect riding dynamics at higher speeds. If you can live with these quirks, then what you're getting is a Gen Z scooter. Fast, tech-loaded, stylish, and surprisingly affordable.